Hey everybody, you are looking live on tape from a gorgeous night here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort. Kind of hungry, so I figure what better way to cap off an exciting day in the parks than hitting one of the few restaurants I haven't dined at. That is going to be the Whispering Canyon Cafe. Got a reservation for about 10 minutes from now. Just got in here in the lobby. Got some friends in from out of town. Wanted to show her around the lobby while the decorations are still up. I'm hungry. That's a good thing. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. That's where we're going to be dining. Still waiting on the notification that our reservation's ready, but I know I've done a tour of this resort during the holidays, but super stunning resort. Probably arguably the prettiest resort on property. Absolutely gorgeous, especially during the holidays. Best Christmas tree, in my opinion, again. So just got seated in our servers. Very energetic, I would say. A lot of personality. Her name is Gypsy, spelled G-Y-P-S-E-A, from New York. Has a very good sense of humor. As you can see, we're pretty much seated right beside the host stand. Pretty busy night tonight in the restaurant. Girlfriend pointed this out. It's kind of cute. Little mason jar, salt and pepper shakers. If you've not been to Whispering Canyon, their big draw are skillets, which are all you care to eat. You have three choices. You have a traditional, which is what I opted for, land and sea, which is what my mother-in-law opted for, and they also have a pig, which is mainly obviously pork. My girlfriend opted for New York Strip, which she got at the Ale and Compass, the last restaurant review we did. All the skillets come with, again, it's unlimited. Comes with side items and all your proteins. They do have a full bar here. We're not drinking tonight. We're still going to go to Epcot, hopefully after this. But that's it so far in a nutshell. See how let you know when the food comes out. Coming up. All right, first thing we got was some cornbread and some honey butter, followed up with some coleslaw, some extra, she called them troughs, haha, lol, they're skillets. Cornbread, honey butter, we're gonna dive in and tell you what we think. All right, we're gonna get into this cornbread here with the honey butter. Cornbread itself is very fresh, very soft. You can tell it's been baked recently. Honey butter's honey butter, it's good. The thing that has been following me around the last few restaurant reviews, which I can't quite understand, is the bread hasn't been hot. It started out at Cape May, followed me to Ale and Compass, and now here at Whispering Canyon. It's a shame too, because that is really good cornbread. It's just not hot. So, have not tried a coleslaw, creamy coleslaw, mayonnaise-based coleslaw. We'll try that really quickly. Coleslaw. This is what I would call, no disrespect, Yankee coleslaw. There's a lack of seasoning and sugar. I know people might be looking at me weird, like, you put sugar in your coleslaw. Absolutely. But it's your traditional creamy mayonnaise-based coleslaw. Got some cabbage, carrots, woefully under seasoned, and really flat. At least if you're gonna do a no sugar slaw, you got to do vinegar just to give it some bite. But that is that would be doing good to be average. So far, cornbread and coleslaw. Cornbread's a winner, but neither of them are outstanding so far. All right, this is what we're working with. It's like some chicken, ribs, pulled pork, potatoes, green beans, some corn underneath there, some sausage it looks like. Girlfriend got the New York strip. Looks like it's got some new potatoes and a giant carrot. You gotta see this carrot. That carrot is ridiculous. Steak looks good. Everything smells really good. Mother-in-law got the land and sea. It's got chicken, salmon, and sausage. It looks like a little piece of salmon there, as you can see. But we're gonna dive into this. I'm gonna try one item at a time. I felt like that's the best way to kind of break this down. We'll go one item at a time, and we'll let you know what we think. All right, we're gonna go with this rib. It looks really good, nice and thick. Looks like I think it's a pork spare rib. That's what it looks like. Let's give it a try. That is everything you want a rib to be. Spare ribs are iffy for me. They sometimes can be tough, but this is pretty tender, not too tender. It's not fall off the bone. It's not overcooked. It's cooked perfectly. The sauce is pretty good. I wouldn't buy it for the house, but pretty good nonetheless. But good smoke flavor. Overall, really good. Oh, really?
But I like medium too.
Next up is mashed potatoes. One of our side items there in the skillet. The real mashed potato, not your powder. Kind of see that. Really good. Hot. Really good flavor. Next up, we'll try the pulled pork. And this looks like spaghetti. Pulled pork, very good. Over to the corn. Butter corn, I mean, tastes like any butter corn you've ever had. And then on the last of the veggies, the green bean. Really good flavor green bean. I like the fact that they didn't cook them to death. There's a good, still got a bite to it. A little al dente is good. And then still going on the skillet, by the way. Still trying more of the items. Got a chicken leg with a piece of corn on top. Chicken, very tender, very good. And then last of the meats, actually not quite last of the meats, I have a sausage. Good spice on the sausage, a little heat, not my favorite sausage I've had. Pretty good. And last but not least, I have a piece of brisket here. Also very good. Tender. Good flavor. Managed to snag a piece of steak, the New York strip from the girlfriend's. A little overdone. More medium than medium rare. It's a good cut. Tender, very tender. I'd say this is as good as the New York strip at Ale and Compass. I believe it's the same price. It's 35 bucks. Both very good. Now I'm just kind of hodgepodging everything together here. Some pulled pork and corn. I think at this point I've tried everything in the skillet. I'm going to work on it a few more minutes. Trying to give you an overview, some early takeaways. All right. So, obviously, winding down here. Did not need any refills on the skillet. Could not finish said skillet. So value-wise, if you are just desert island hungry and you haven't eaten in about a week, this is your spot. Highlights of the skillet itself for me would be, believe it or not, I know it's not a protein, but the mashed potatoes are very, very good, as well the green beans. Protein-wise, the chicken was outstanding. All the protein was really good. Didn't care for that sausage. Mother-in-law, we both, girlfriend tried both of the sausages from both skillets. Said mother-in-law's was like a German. Mine was like a traditional smoked sausage. Ribs are good. I mean, all of it. Heck, man, all good. Cornbread again, good. I wish it would have been hotter. But the portion size, and it is all you care to eat. So, for example, server came back and asked, "Hey, what more can we get for you?" I'm full, and as you see, I mean, I made a solid dent. You can see the bottom of the skillet, but definitely not a clean plate. Price for this skillet was, all the skillets were $34. The New York strip is also $34. In comparison, I think Cape May right now is around $55. So about $20 higher Cape May. Cape May does include dessert. Whispering Canyon does not, but after eating all this meat, I would not be interested in a dessert offering, to be honest with you. Overall, pretty darn good. I'm going to kind of, as I always do on these reviews, I'm going to give it some time, walk around, let my stomach settle, as my dad used to say, get my thoughts together to give a final score and any final takes I can think of, but we'll say high value, good food quality. That's preliminary thoughts, and like I said, once I let digestion do its thing, we'll give you the full recap here in just a bit. All right, apologize if it's a little dark. We got Magic Kingdom fireworks going on behind me here. In fact, I'll give you my final thoughts. That's a good backdrop for that. So, overall, I think it's a great value. $35 a person. All you care to enjoy. I think it's a great value. I think the food quality was above average, not great. Somewhere in that middle spot there. Service was outstanding. 3 of us total bill plus tip was like $120, I think. Again, you get a lot for your money here at Whispering Canyon. Negative takeaways would be the temperature of the cornbread. And I'm probably going to get drug over this, and that's fine. I have to be in the mood for like the sticky type service, and it's one of those joints where they throw straws at your table and all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to have just a quiet meal, that's probably not your place. It was pretty busy and the restaurant was pretty loud, but if you're an outgoing person and you like having fun, you'll really play into those servers there. Overall, out of 10, I would give Whispering Canyon Cafe a solid 8.2. Probably one of the highest graded restaurants in my latest series of reviews, just because I think they did a lot of great things. Could it be better? Sure. And again, I apologize, it's getting dark, but for the most part, everything was executed well. Food and service was on point. If you are staying here at Wilderness Lodge, obviously I highly recommend. If you're off property, I would still recommend. It's a very easy resort to get to, especially from Magic Kingdom. It's a short boat ride away. It's a fun boat ride too. Get to go beside the Contemporary and all that good stuff. So if you're in the neighborhood, heck, even if you're not, make sure you check out Whispering Canyon Cafe. Again, 8.2. It's gonna do it. If you like today's video, please subscribe. And if you hated today's video, you need to go to Whispering Canyon Cafe and get something to eat, because I think you are a little hangry. As always, from the darkness, keep the parks clean.